Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? It's like the Crypto Otaku back at again for some more Crypto Chaos and the news. And here we are sitting at near all-time highs for Bitcoin. Good morning, guys. We got Cody Bakula here first, and we have J Money following up with it. Good morning, everyone. How's it going, guys? Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you touched some grass. Yeah, we got Joy Joyce in the house. How's it going, Joy? How's it going? Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and happy Monday. Happy Monday, guys. Bring on the chaos, 120K plus. That's where we're at. That's exactly where we're at. But, you know, just like Americans usually dump the markets in the morning, we are still sitting at that same sort of narrative as usual. Again, same, I mean, I got to start out with winning, duh.
So much,
yes, we're tired of winning. Oh, too much winning. Of course, what am I referring to? Of course, yeah, our 97 prediction, right on track, 97% correct. Telling you where Bitcoin's going to go over the weekend. Who else is doing this, guys? This is insane. I can't wait to be wrong. As I tell you guys all the time, I can't wait to be wrong in a huge way, and we're still waiting for that to happen. Having a retracement right now back down to $119,000 from a huge run last night, up to 122.5, almost damn near the previous all-time high of 123,000. 123,000, guys. Man, we're not that far away. Not that far away at all, and there isn't that much orders above us, so we got to smash on through this and get to the next target, which is of course 130, 140 and beyond. All right, of course, what else we got? I want to, of course, give another shout out to the rest of the chat on here. Crypto JPEGs in the house. We've got yes, we got Andy in the house. We got that boy Nebs. We know who that boy is. How's it going, Neb? How's it going? Yes, bring on the chaos. Yes, we got C Story. I don't know, man. C Stories. There we go. C Stories. That's of course when you lose your your hardware wallet in the ocean, and you gotta say, oh, yeah, I lost all your Bitcoin in a boating accident. That's a very prevalent sea story. And I guess what, guys? I got my buttons back. Yes, I got them back. Thank God. All right, I got some things to show you. Jerome, this morning as well. We lit. yeah, we lit, man. We lit. Let's get in there. Oh yeah. Also, hey guys, says don't forget to like and subscribe down below as we're trying to get the show up to 1,000 subs. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there, and of course, we're handing out wrenches every single day until we hit 1,000. So if you want your wrench, give me of course a like, subscribe, and just a shout out, man. Just a shout out. Let me know you want that wrench. All right, and sorry, C Stories was already taken. Okay, with the yes, yeah, of course the plural, right? Gotcha. C Story. All right, so let's see what else we got going on today. I did want to share some stuff I heard in the market open. We have just enough time to do it. I got about 5 minutes. They're rattling on about something right now. I'm not sure what. Let's see.
They've done that arithmetic. I leave that to the CFO of those companies. But if you look at the broader question, is government interference or shifting in government policy? Definitely. Last year we had more elections than we've ever had. This year we're dealing with the aftermath of that. And in the U.S. we're feeling it for sure. But I think if you look at the quality of earnings, and more importantly, I'm old enough to remember the 90s, not you two, but old enough to remember the 90s.
We were alive. We were absolutely
But you were alive, but
yeah.
you were in grade school.
All right. Whatever, just bantering back and forth about equities and earnings. Okay, let's. I want to show you guys this. This is the kind of the current narrative we're sitting at with gold and tariffs. This is huge, especially over the weekend with the reaction of the markets. I think they took this into effect, and of course the 401k. So here's a little bit of the update on the gold tariff.
Gold industry is waiting for clarity on U.S. tariffs, and I think we all are after sort of the back and forth we got on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, the White House, we had a report late Friday that from a White House official saying that they were going to give clarity to the market regarding quote unquote misinformation. I think what they were referring to was the CBP's ruling, which is a government agency's ruling that yes, 100 ounce and 1 kilo gold bars would be tariffed. The expectation is that the clarification will say, no, actually, there's not a tariff on those. But until you get that announcement, I mean, the trade is where it has to be.
Well, Barrick maybe not as directly exposed because they're a miner, not a refiner, but in general, for the entirety of this industry, how vulnerable is it to some of these disruptions? And how quickly can things get back up to speed if we do get that clarification that, no, there's not tariff?
Yeah, I mean, this is piping, right? Like, if you just destroy the pipes, then the water never runs. If you cannot clarify that gold bars, I had mentioned before, gold bars are constantly going between New York and London, right? They're flying back and forth. The underlying exists for the paper that's traded on the screen. And so when you have to move gold from COMEX warehouses in New York to bullion banks in London, there actually has to be a change in the way that bar is put into those bullion vaults. So you have to remelt it in some place, which happens to be Switzerland, that can change it from a 100-ounce bar to a 400 gold ounce bar. If you're suddenly putting tariffs on that, you have just a massive dislocation in the market. That's what you saw late Thursday and into Friday morning.
Yeah, it was just dizzying trying to follow all the different tentacles that could come out of this. Let's talk specifically more about Barrick, though, because the reason that you have shares falling today.
All right. So that's your current update on the tariffs on gold. So they're calling for that kind of be a nothing burger. I don't know. I kind of hope it's not. That way they kind of fuel the pipelines towards crypto. It's really interesting to see this entire thing play out in this way. I never thought that they would push the direction of the market, the whole entire market, from the 401ks towards investing in gold, everything towards crypto. So fast, guys. All right, and of course it's not going to happen fast. Just the narrative is going to roll faster. All right, so we are still sitting at 119.5. We have about 2 minutes till our marketing bell opens. How's it going, guys? Let's catch up one more time with the chat, and then we're going to, of course, catch the market open bell, see what happens this morning. Cyclone says, morning Otaku, no doubt notification. Of course, no YouTube notification. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. That's why I set up on my own alarms. I don't miss anything I want to really see, because I can't trust anything anymore. Especially YouTube. Got me missing the start of the stream again. What was the highlight of your weekend? The highlight of my weekend. No, thank you for asking, Cyclone. I went golfing. again. And I found some wild cherries on my golfing trip too. That's probably the highlight of my weekend. I did work on some more stuff for the stream, of course, just touched grass for maybe the last time before total chaos hits the markets. As we're expecting a bit of a melt up this week, we're also waiting to see if we can break the August curse. Hopefully, we can break through the August curse, and we'll have a good month this month. Either way, I feel like the end of this month is going to be positive. Either way, I just feel like unless something Black Swan event happens, Trump did speak with Putin on Friday. We do got to cover that as well, but you don't have enough time before the open bell. So right after the open bell, we'll go over that as well, because that did happen over the weekend. It happened on Friday. And yeah, we got to cover that too. All right, but I did finish. I'm going to be presenting it tonight. The Shrine of Satoshi is going to be on the stream. Yes, we have a new way to burn our bennies. Let's go.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Thank you, Sailor. Thank you. All right, guys, we're about ready to get into open bell. It's going to happen any minute now, so I'm going to get that started. Let's see what else we have. We have tons of goats, explosions, fire, and burning money in the chat. Thank you guys for supporting the channel in any way possible. Thank you, Cody. Of course, it doesn't cost anything to hit the like, subscribe, and a bunch of flames, man. Doesn't hurt in the chat. I love it. Felix Lapita says, why is Bitcoin dumping? This is what it does every Monday morning. I got Felix, you gotta come down, man. You gotta come down. It's gonna be okay. It's been a while since I showed this. I think it's definitely warranted. I don't know the rest of the chat's feeling this way, but Felix, come on. Here we go. Yeah. So just chill out, man. It's fine.
Just chill out. Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Mm-hmm. Especially that last one. Quit murdering the markets, man. Quit flooding yourself. You don't want to get yourself out of here, man. You want to be hodling. There we go. At the same time, I don't think market bell. Oh, what the hell?
We'll see. It's going to be this. We'll talk about
Boom.
a few more.
Market bell.
Of the game, but you take a look at the opening bells over at the New York Stock Exchange, down at the NASDAQ. The bells are ringing as we greet a new week after a big rally on the S&P 500 last week, and chips particularly in focus right now, Danny.
Yeah, maybe this is what will prevent us from getting to all-time highs if we attempt to do that. Again, 0.01% away from it as the close on Friday. But here's what NVIDIA and AMD are doing. Both of them agreed to pay 15% of their revenue from Chinese AI chip sales to the U.S. government. The companies, just to put in context, they sold about $23 billion in chips to China in 2024. We're just speaking with HSBC Katie, who says, yeah, they have high revenue, so they can handle this.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see traders trying to make sense of the news. NVIDIA shares just about flat. I have to imagine that'll change. But let's talk a little bit about Micron, also in the chip space. Micron raising its revenue forecast this morning due to favorable pricing for its memory modules. That is a different setup than what we saw in June when we got a disappointing outlook from the company. But Micron shares at the opening bell up about 7%, Danny. That is certainly helping.
Yeah, it's helping a lot, 6.6%. And it's a lot to digest in this market, and we're trying to make sense of it. We're back with Jose Rasco, CIO for the Americas at HSBC Private Banking.
All right.
Wealth
I think that's good either way. It's good either way. So we're going to keep manufacturing going where they are currently, and then they're just going to pay a flat 15% tariffs on the chip manufacturing. That's good. I think it's fine. Meanwhile, still pushing companies like Apple to, make manufacturing facilities in America. Either way, it sounds like it's a good direction. We're slowly getting out of this tariff narrative, guys. Slowly. Felix Sapita comes in the chat and saying, I wish I could just it could just go up like 2021, man. That's all I can't be the only one tired of this manipulation. Yeah, but you kind of have so the main thing holding Bitcoin back, or crypto back in general, is mostly just the Trump administration and the tariffs. But without the Trump administration, you wouldn't have all this positive legislation around crypto, right? So you have to take the wins with the losses. This is all going to play out, and it may play out even better into next year if if this continues longer and longer into the year. You're damn right it's going to keep going into next year. There's just no doubt about it at this point. The longer we keep pushing this, kicking this can down the road. We got Tola coming in with a $4 super chat. Tola, how's it going this morning? Thank you, my guy. Thank you for contributing to the chaos. Let's get in some of the metrics this morning, as they're still talking about chip manufacturing. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Dixie. Let's take a look at crypto fear and greed, stonks, all the things. The Dixie still holding on to 98.4, having a little bit of a chop up this morning, getting closer to 99. We did see this hit 100 a few days ago, so can we get back up to there? I hope not. I want to see a weaker dollar, but over the year it's still one of my favorite charts to look at because it's still down into the right on the Dixie. Hopefully we keep that going. And we also still have crypto fear and greed and stonk opening this morning a little over neutral, thankfully. Getting back into some of these greed ranges. It's been stuck around 50-55 now for about a week or two. Even though it's trading damn near or close to brand new all-time highs for the SP 500. It didn't quite hit again last week, but it was literally right on top of it. And then crypto fear and greed still sitting in greed 70. Let me refresh that again. Yep, still sitting in 70 in greed because who wants to miss out on this train? the biggest transfer of wealth on Earth that's ever probably happened is going to occur in the next 3 to 6 months, right? 3 to 6 months. All right. Let's see what else we got in the news. Any headlines popping up here yet? Fox Business and CNBC. I did want to talk about one I did see this morning. That's not really relevant to crypto unless you look at the whole Jasmine play. Sony, but Sony says that they're done with hardware. It's kind of weird. We're gonna take a look at that real quick. Sony confirms moving away from hardware, shifting its gaming business away from hardware-centric model towards a platform-focused approach that prioritizes community engagement. This doesn't mean that they're abandoning console hardware, but they're placing more emphasis on expanding the PlayStation ecosystem beyond the console itself. Kind of like what I'm assuming what Microsoft's been doing with their you know, their pay to play package, and then like encompassing all of the ecosystems, regardless of what hardware you had. You've been able to play like some Microsoft based games on different consoles and different hardware. And of course, we have these generic ones coming out, even the crypto related ones, right? Like the Solana Play and the Sui. I don't remember what Sui Station. I forgot what the Sui one was called. It's been a minute. But yeah, I think we're going to have a whole bunch of different hardware hit the markets. And obviously, you can play all these games on PC anyway. So it doesn't really matter much anymore, the hardware side of things. As a world goes more and more digital. That's right. They're digital, guys. That's why we're taking all the money digital first. Felix, the more you think it's not going to... Okay, oh, yeah. It's not going to be this cycle. It'll be better. Yeah, that boy Neb. That's how it goes. Cyclone says, I never would have guessed you play golf. I definitely play the weather before the weather gets cold and the market takes off. 100%. That's exactly why I'm out there touching grass. I'm not a huge fan of golf. I just do it for some exercise. I really need more exercise. Do they let you use the mask? You know the answer to that, my guy. Jeez. Okay. Let's see what we got in the headlines today. Mom Donnie's New York City Vision speaks a dire warning from survivors of socialism. Okay, of course, more and more covering of the New York City mayor race. What else we have? Inflation reports drop on Tuesday as economists warn prices are going up. Yeah, boy, let's go. Some doom. I love some doom in the morning with my coffee. U.S. deficit jumps just from a year ago, despite extra cash from tariffs. Man, there's a lot of doom in the market this morning. Let's go. I can take a look at that. Of course, we know where the deficit's sitting at, 37 trillion, almost near 250 billion. I'm calling for that 250 billion before the end of the month, guys. That's right, $250 billion by the end of the month added to our deficit, on top of where we're already at from... what was it? July. I think we hit maybe the end of June. We hit that 37 trillion mark. So it's only been 2 months and we're already printed $250 billion. It's ridiculous. Expert exposes solar panel industry as total scam. Intel CEO Lip Bhutan to visit White House amid China ties controversy. Nvidia. Oh yeah, we do have to, of course, talk about Putin. We do have to mention that Putin and Trump. On Friday, we do have to talk about that. Let's see if we get the latest and greatest. There's 6 hours ago. Mutual inconvenience. Why Alaska for the Trump-Putin summit on Ukraine. Remote U.S. state is not easy a destination for either leader. Okay, where's the total? I thought they met already. It's unlikely Biden and Putin will arrive in Alaska on Friday to present Donald Trump with a territorial demand. This is as of 6 hours ago. They're talking about this. This is like 2000. What? That picture's from 2018. Okay. Russian President Putin's influential foreign affairs advisor Yuri says that Alaska is an extremely logical location, obviously because it's like, yeah, so close to Russia. As a hop against the Berlin Strait, whatever. That divides the country is a simple trip. Are they not planning to I thought they planned on doing that last weekend. Maybe it's this Friday. Meeting date. I'm just gonna ask AI because I'm sick of messing around on Google anymore. God. Reports indicate the meeting between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin is scheduled to take place on Friday, August 15th, not last Friday. Okay. All right, so we're a week behind.
Stupid.
Yes. All right. We'll have to wait and see on that. So we still have a little bit more lingering unknowns, uncertainty in the markets for this week because of that too. All right. Let's see what else we have. Trump economist reveals Biden inflation jobs by 1.5 million. Yeah, they put that out on last week. Breaking Bad star places historic home on the market. 9.9 million. Anything else relative to our space in any capacity? Not really. FTC hits 145 million. I don't know if you guys heard last weekend. We also covered last week. On Friday, we had at the very end of the live stream was reported that the IRS, the head of the IRS was shit canned. So. And I heard that it was the seventh person. Scott Bessent will be the seventh person in charge of it for a while as acting head of the IRS. until they get that under wraps. That's just all sorts of chaos. All sorts of chaos. All right, let's dive some into the in some of these articles. Inflation reports drops on Tuesday as economists warn prices are going up. The Labor Department will release a latest monthly inflation report on Tuesday at a critical time for the economy, as the Federal Reserve will take shock of the impact of tariffs on consumer price ahead of the interest rate decision next month. Bureau of Labor Statistics will release the Consumer Price Index, if you can believe anything out of the BLS these days, July on Tuesday morning, which is expected to show inflation ticking higher from the previous month and moving further towards the Federal Reserve's 2% longer target run. Goldman Sachs economists led by Jan Hatzius projected that the headline CPI inflation will rise 2.8% on the annual basis, and in line with the consensus, and up to the 2.7% reported from last month. So hold on to your seats. Tomorrow is going to probably be a doozy in the markets. Again, Tuesday, a lot of volatility usually starts to happen on the week, starting Tuesday. What do we got? What are you talking about? Okay, we're talking about U.S. budget deficit has widened by $109 billion from a year ago, despite the influx of tariff revenue. All right, so obviously we know where it's going, guys. We know where it's all going. We're printing money to forever, to the moon. I don't think we need to even read this article. We're sitting currently at $37,218 billion, not that far away from 250. My target for the month. It might even get as high as 265. We'll see. We still have about 20 days left to go in August. All right. What else we have on CNBC coverage this morning? Breaking AI stocks fall 30%. Of CEO Saibel calls preliminary sales numbers completely unacceptable. I heard some talks this morning about AI, not AI, but robotics as well. It's saying they're just not quite ready for the labor force, and the ISO standards and health and safety are just not up to code yet for the workplace. So they're here, they're ready, but they're just not quite ready. You know what I mean? Okay. What Trump, Nvidia, and AMD China deal means for the world. Let's see what else we have here. Bitcoin retakes 120,000. There we go. Front and center on CNBC. We are acknowledged again, guys. Acknowledged again. What else we have here? AI stocks, lithium stocks. Monday's biggest analyst call. Nvidia, Tesla, Snowflake, ARM. Stocks are a little changed at starting the week of Nvidia. All right. I think Citigroup raises SP 500 forecast thanks to stock earnings. All right, nothing really else pertaining to our markets or relevant for the narratives we're facing ahead. Let's dive into some live news and see if anyone's talking about anything we want to hear about. Again, guys, if you don't get the news in your country or in your state, or you don't want to pay for every single news outlet because it's ridiculous how many subscriptions we pay for, you can go over to newslive.com and catch all this stuff for free. Don't pay for what you get for free. It's all right, Oscar. Yes, don't pay for what you get for free. All right, let's see what we got. We have right now Fox Business is sitting on break. We've got CNBC. There we go. We got Kramer.
Nothing. You get nothing, and you're going to like it.
Meantime, AMC pre-market is higher. I don't know if you saw the quarter-on-quarter attendance up 50%. Revenue per patron above $12. Food and beverage all-time high, $7.50.
Well, I mean, look, they got to fix that balance sheet, get that stock up, make it a meme stock again, and then offer some more stock. And that would make me feel better. They really still didn't. They never fixed the balance sheet. That's why that stock's at 3. Remember, they also did a reverse split, so it's not. Don't get your hopes up there.
Well, I never did. I never did.
Box office.
Adam Aaron was able to pull out a lot of money, though.
Well, but he was for estate planning. See, David doesn't know.
Estate
planning.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. But his estate,
he would tell you. Now, right now, he's going to say, I announced it. I was out there. I said it.
He did.
So give me a break, Jim.
He did. Listen.
Give you plenty of chance to sell for the people, the meme people want to go.
Better to be lucky than smart. It's like he didn't control the fact that it became a meme craze and was able to sell. Yeah. Obviously, they sold a lot of stock at the market as well.
Right. And all of his meme people had a great chance to go. No, but they felt, you know what? He doesn't know what he's doing. He's the CEO. I'm sticking with it.
Didn't they buy a gold mine in there at one point?
Yeah,
too?
they got a little bit of a gold exposure there.
IMAX is a nice contrast, though. A 5-year chart of IMAX, which
is doing really
has leveraged a fairly healthy North American box office this summer.
That's the winner in that space. They've done really well. Good for them.
Rich Gelfond.
Yeah. Hey, I think he.
Okay. Yeah, they're talking about meme stocks, but mostly AMC, and I guess they gotta just start buying Bitcoin like GameStop, man. You want to keep that meme stock alive? That's how you do it. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have Fox Business come back yet. We never catch anything good on Fox here recently. Let's see. Economy is paying for Trump's chaos. Let's go.
The piece, Jerry Bernstein, who's not an economist, despite the Biden administration appointing him to the top economic spot of that administration. He has degrees in social work and music, if I remember correctly. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he's not exactly qualified to speak on economics. And the record shows that. He repeatedly told us things like inflation was transitory under Joe Biden, and the massive runaway spending was not going to cause any inflation. He has been wrong time and time again. He continues to be wrong today. Let's look at the actual facts. When Trump took office, the annualized inflation rate was over 5%. Since Trump has been president, in this second term, he is presiding over an annualized inflation rate of about 1.8%. Tomorrow's rate should probably be in the ballpark of 0.2% increase month over month. That's the July CPI from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which we'll get tomorrow. So far from causing massive inflation that was not only predicted, but now they're claiming, we just haven't seen that materialize. And the inflation that we have seen so far is actually very diffused. It's not isolated to just imports. We can look
at that's true. I don't know if I can trust Fox Business in their their pro Trump stance. Obviously, again, you gotta leave your biases at the door when you're taking into account where markets are going to head. All right, let's see what else we have here. Treasury yields fall as investors look ahead for key inflation data. We're starting to price in some of these interest rate cuts next month, and then take a look at Bloomberg, see what they're talking about right now as well. Oh boy, we got Intel CEO to visit the White House today, and I really don't want to hear much about that. All right, guys, we're going to move into some crypto news a little earlier today. Usually I wait till about 10 to dive into crypto news, but I'm not feeling the news coverage this morning. We're going to dive a little early. We'll take a look at some general metrics too while we're there. Take a look at some bubbles, as we had some big movers over the weekend. Not ZBEG, no. That's not on the day. That's on the year. Or the last 3 months? Yeah, the 3 months. On the day, let's get out on some of my favorite coins here. Let's go into, of course, all top 100 sitting right now. Not looking bad. It's not looking bad. It's a little consolidation after the pump over the last 24 hours. With, of course, the market opened in the foreign markets. And everything coming down just a little bit. XRP kind of just starting to take off now, really. I mean, it didn't really do too much over the weekend. But, yeah. We still have a lot of other coins that need to shine this week because of that. Let's see. Any big movers over the week, last day or two? Jeez, I'm all over the place. Top 200 coins here. We got White Rock coming in again. Damn, with another 47% to the upside. Holy crap, guys! Holy crap. That's insane. That's almost 100% on the week now. In a beautiful cup and handle also, what appears to be on the weekly chart. Yeah, that could be explosive again to the upside. Maybe another 10, 20%. We'll see what happens this week with White Rock. I do not hold any. I just I gotta call it like I see it. What's this? Zora also doing a similar thing as well. I wonder if these two are affiliated because damn, same price action almost on the last week or so. We got Toshi also still up as a huge announcement came in last week for token utilization for Toshi Mart. I think it was Toshi Mart, right? That was, of course, being used like Pump.Fun to create meme coins with the Toshi coin as its main avenue of settlement, right? Okay, so let's get back into coins are coming up on the hour though, about 1% or so across the board, so everything's heading in the right direction already this morning. Let's go, guys, let's go. Yes, it's gonna be a good Monday. I got a feeling. All right. Let's see. Let's get into some news. I do have an appointment today. I forgot about that. I have, I'm not sure when is it. I think it's later. I don't think it's going to really, deter me from my show. I think it's at 12, I think, Central. Yeah, so I'm getting fillings today, guys. Terrific. And then I'm gonna be done with all the appointments. Hopefully, oh no, tomorrow I had that chiropractor I had to move up. So yeah, again, just heads up. got the back crack tomorrow and more teeth stuff today, and then I'm done with all that stuff for hopefully the whole year. Okay, let's get into some coin market cap. I'll cover this. So we did see total coin market cap go over to all-time highs over the weekend. This was exciting. I don't know what to believe anymore. So the data over on coin market cap was showing that we hit 4 trillion. I think it was last night for the first time last night. Or was it this morning? I don't know. Let's see, the last 30 days. I swear it was last night for the first time. Where was it? Oh boy. I'm not sure what it's even showing me anymore. Okay. I gotta refresh this. It just lost the whole overview. That's what it was. Overview. Yeah. So it showed that we finally hit 4 trillion for the first time ever on CoinMarketCap. We did see this crazy jump up too, which was really weird on Saturday. I think this was Saturday. I wanted to talk about that too because I'm not sure what happened there. It's almost like a country just dived on in and said, "Oh no, too early." They had some sort of purchase or buy set, and then they started moving things around. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, it just totally blew up. And this is like $100 billion in like a span of an hour. It was really, really bizarre. This happened on Saturday night. And then Sunday night, we popped up and blew off into $4 trillion market cap. Now, the weird thing is that CoinGecko has been showing this now for like weeks. I don't know. I feel like I trust CoinMarketCap more than CoinGecko at this point because a lot of weird stuff's starting to happen on CoinGecko. But of course, the two biggest places to keep track of market cap in general. But yeah, they're currently showing 4 trillion 0.05, and right now we're showing a little less than that, so about $500 million or 0.05 less than, of course, CoinMarketCap. C Story coming in with a $10 super chat this morning. Thank you. Boom.
Money now. Me, money needing a lot now.
I'm so happy I got my buttons back, guys. C Story says, did the Crypto Otaku hint that we were get 2 days of market pumps starting at the 1200 today? The 1200 CT. What are you referring to with CT, my guy? What CT? Did the Crypto Otaku hint that we may get 2 days of market pumps starting at the 1200? Oh, at the 1200. Oh, okay, gotcha. Are you talking about the Central Time? Yeah, Central Time. No, I told everyone that 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Watch out for some big activity. And of course, what did we get? Some big activity. Of course, starting right on top of my pin. That's what I was calling for, and exactly what we got. Of course, winning. Winning.
We're gonna win so much.
Oh, jeez. I got you. 1200. Yeah, you're throwing me off with the 24-hour timestamp. Yeah. Gotcha. Cody coming in with the fire and the flames. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. James, I gotta catch back up the chat, guys. Sorry. What else do you have here? Cyclone says, oh yeah, I gotcha. That boy Neb says, I need that KY Otaku. This isn't cool at all. God, went loop. Oh my God, soon, buddy. When will then be now? Soon. You won't need it. It's just gonna go in fast. It's gonna go off fast. All right. I gotta be more PG-13, guys. All right. Anyway, Richmond says, good morning. Good morning, Richmond. How's it going? IOTA built for Power AI, PLI Plug in next. Chainlink Oracle A0. Interesting. A0, cheapest and fastest L1 out there, says James Jest. JK. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look at that project real quick. But then I gotta get back in the news. We gotta cover crypto news. We're about 5 minutes away from doing it anyway. A0 refers to Alpha Zero, privacy enhancing layer 1 blockchain. Let's take a look at it over on crypto market cap. A0. Alpha Zero. There we go. Alpha Zero, LF0, sitting right now at 2 cents 3, down, coming down. Wow, this is the whole year. Holy crap! This thing is at the bottom, at the very bottom. Project was launched 2022 in 2022 in the bear market and never ever had any sort of move back to the upside. $6 million market cap, so super tiny market cap. So if you wanted to get a piece of this, it wouldn't take much to move the needle on this one here. Tokenomics circling supply 266 million out of 336 million. Not too bad. Most of it's allocated, which is of course a good thing. And of course, little about this coin is it's a privacy enhancing layer 1 blockchain in engineering the speed for speed achieving efficiencies akin to conventional Web 2 systems. It upholds rigorous standards for data privacy and transaction security. While aiming for genuine decentralization over time, Alpha Zero's versatility is highlighted over the 40 use cases being actively developed, showcasing adaptability across various sectors and applications. To date, Alpha Zero raised 15 million for continued development, even though 6 million is only in their market cap right now. So I'm not sure if that's allocated to the coins that they're holding in custody or just for the team. I don't know. Project has initially bootstrapped by the foundation team in early 2018. The first version of Alpha Zero mainnet went live on November of 2021. Alpha Zero growth plans include enabling privacy enhancing features. So it doesn't seem like they're really much of an oracle. I don't see that narrative here much at all. Other than just, they have the ability to be used over 40 blockchains, 40 use cases. Very, very, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this token, especially sitting at all lows right now. Again, it's getting kind of hard to choose your winners too, if you haven't already chose them towards the end of the market cycle where we're at right now. I mean, if you're interested in this coin, maybe do a little bit more research. But it is a good opportunity to be buying right now at lows. I'm not going to deny that at all. If this thing does pump, it's going to get explosive. But remember, market cap does play into factor where this token has to be when it comes to the total market cap of the project, which doesn't seem like it's really faltered too much. It's about the same. Total market cap again right now sitting at 6 million, whereas before it had, oh my god, damn near 400, almost, oh yeah, right there, 450 million when it launched. So yeah, this thing can come back with a vengeance, guys. Come back with a vengeance. I kind of like it. I kind of feel like maybe I want to throw a little bit at it as just a gambling play. I'll have to think more about that. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, though, because you just never know. You just never know what's gonna, make you all that money. Okay. All right, let's get back into the chat, guys. Right, what else we have here? When you take the mask off, is there another mask? Yes, there is, Jake. 100% my man. How's it going? Who knew? Who knew? Of course, there's another mask out of my mask. Are you kidding me? Of course. God. That boy Neb says I'm up 40%. Yeah, it was just 50% on the bio. That's right, bio. We talked about that last Friday. All right, since Friday when we talked about it. Yep. All right, guys. Let's see what else we got on here to cover. I want to, of course, get back into some crypto news specifically. I'm going to do one more roundup of the TradFi stuff and see if they're talking about anything relevant to our space, and then jump into crypto news. One more. So they're on break right now on Bloomberg, CNBC right now. They're on break as well, and Fox Business. Also on break. Everyone's on break right now, so we're going to dive into some crypto news. Let's go. Okay. All right, what do we got this morning? Rumble mulls over a billion euros in Northern Data takeover as peak mining sets for 235 million sale. Huh. Strategy stacks another 155 Bitcoin, now holds 628,000. That's a mini grab for them, actually, in the grand scheme of things. Middle secures 2.4 million seed investment. Again, another company out of nowhere buying more Bitcoin. I think that is associated with, oh yeah, that's Draper. Okay, Draper. Every time I see Middle, it reminds me of Buildle, which is, of course, BlackRock's, what do you call it, the exclusive money maker fund project. Bitcoin price watch, I think it's World War Assets too. Yeah, okay, that's a nothing article there. Warning, experts assess Bitcoin might experience an Argentine split. I guess we could take a look at that. I don't know how I feel about that. China and Russia hits trade milestone, defying U.S. tariff threats. Yeah, they don't care. They're still going to be trading away. Capital B acquires 126 Bitcoin, and again, more companies picking up more Bitcoin every single day. BNC invests 160 million in BNB. We got XRP win, sparks whale interest, although the pump's really not happened yet. Remittance confirms Solana and Ethereum's integration for upcoming wallet. That's pretty much everything we got this morning. A little lackluster when it comes to news this morning. Crypto critic Schiff, that's not Peter Schiff, it's a different Schiff, I guess, says Bitcoin is useful, just not for him. Bitcoin miner CleanSpark posts a record $257 million in profit, faces $185 million tariff dispute. Damn. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's insane. Utility token for multi-bank, where we got incorporate crypto in their business, and Ripple eyes 19 trillion tokenization. Boom. All right. I think they're pretty much there's just like nothing to cover this morning in crypto news. Strategy stacks another 155 Bitcoin, which is, again, is pretty much a nothing article here. We, of course, hear about strategy buying Bitcoin every single week. This is a very small accumulation, though. They must be using, again, one of their other stock offerings to be purchasing stuff slower. I think this is their new offering stretch that's giving them this amount of Bitcoin this week. And again, that one just came out, so it's going to take a while for that to keep paying them in Bitcoin. Middle secures 2.4 million seed investment from Draper Associates and Draper Dragon to pioneer native dApp infrastructure on Bitcoin. Middle is an infrastructure that builds on smart contracts in the Bitcoin network, enabling native decentralized applications, dApps, and financial products, and has announced the successful close to 2.4 million seed round. The round was Draper Associates, the early stage venture capital firm founded by Tim Draper, is known for his backing of industry-defining companies like Coinbase, Robinhood, and Ledger. It was also supported by Draper Dragon, a cross-border venture. So it focused on innovative blockchain solutions with notable investments in Kelp, DAO, and EtherFi. All right, so it looks like they're funding this, and it's backed on. It's being built on Bitcoin too. That's pretty cool. Middle. He says, is it for the middle class? No.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. All right, moving on. Warning, expert addresses Bitcoin might experience an Argentine split. Samson Mao, CEO of Jan 3, explained that Bitcoin prices might experience an Argentine split in the future, separating the Bitcoin component of the institutional financial system from Bitcoin in self-custody. Nonetheless, he believes that this won't pose an I can't even talk this morning, guys. Existential threat to the currency. We've got Jan 3, of course, Samson Mao. It says the institution of Bitcoin and its adoption of treasury assets companies might affect the future pricing of the cryptocurrency. The company promotes, of course it's going to. It's purchasing, of course. They're purchasing every little bit they can, and he knows it. He knows it. Not even that, but also the countries, too, that he's getting on board and orange pilling. Yeah, he knows. He definitely knows. If anyone in the room knows, Samson Mao knows. The Argentine reference pertains to the difference in exchange rates of the U.S. dollar existed in Argentina, the official dollar being cheaper than the free black market dollar, referred to as the blue dollar. Nonetheless, the existence of such a split doesn't mean that the Bitcoin can't be captured, given that there will always be a large amount of Bitcoin outside of institutional reach. Bitcoin will be within the financial within the financial system is an arbitrary construct, but the natural state of Bitcoin is free flowing outside of anyone's control. Oh my gosh, guys. Gamma coming in with a $2 super chat. And she's late. She's late, guys. But this is for the chaos. Thank you, Gamma. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So anyway, it seems like, of course, Mao is still as bullish as ever and pointing towards a Bitcoin future. All right. What else we got? Anything else new? Aave poised to hit $100 billion in deposits, rivaling Dutch Bank. That's insane. That's crazy. It's been a while since we talked about Aave. Aave, one of the largest decentralized lending protocols, could see a net deposit soar to $100 billion before the end of the year, according to the platform's founder, Stani Kulachov. In August 10th post, Kulachov explained that the DeFi protocol's current growth rate could push it into the figures sooner rather than expected. Antonio Garcia Martinez, a director of Base's ads at Coinbase, claimed that a $100 billion scale would place Aave among the 35 largest banks in the world, on par with Dutch Bank. Notably, the U.S. Federal Reserve statistics backed the comparison, ranking Aave's deposits volumes 41st among the U.S. chartered commercial banks. That puts the DeFi giant ahead of the established traditional finance institutional names like Barclays. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. What is driving Aave's growth is prime example of this is a recent disclosure of the Ethereum-focused treasury company, NASDAQ-listed blockchain technology Consensus Solutions, BTCS, and it uses Aave to generate yield and bolster ETH holdings. So they're using Aave's borrowing lending platform again to fund these treasury companies. This is ridiculous, guys. We just keep doing this over and over and over again. The Michael Saylor strategy continues. All right. And I mean, I still do it in my personals too. So, I mean, it works. If it doesn't, if it works, you don't stop doing it. And Michael Saylor actually said something like that over the weekend. Let's see over the real news. Let me show you what he said. He said something along the lines of, if you don't stop buying Bitcoin, you don't stop making money. Something like that. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, he probably didn't share it because it's doing that again. Sell your chairs. Yeah, sell your chairs. Yeah, it didn't. I don't think it saved it. Oh no, there you go. If you don't stop buying Bitcoin, you won't stop making money. There it is. Oh, Sailor, you're such a crazy bastard. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph. Yeah, let's take a look at Cointelegraph. Strategy adds another $18 million in Bitcoin on the 5th anniversary of Bitcoin strategy. Of course, it's 155 Bitcoin they just purchased. They've got how plushies save pudgy penguins. Cody coming in with a $2 super chat. Man, telling everyone to smash that like. Yes, please. Of course, supports the channel. Doesn't cost anything to support the channel. Just a little bit of a like and a sub down below. Try to get the stream to 1,000 subs, guys, before the bull run. We're so close. We're only what is it? 165 away, something like that. Who's counting, guys? We're gonna smash that before we know it. All right, let's see what else we have here. Anything else? ChatGPT agent for crypto trading in 2025. How to use it. Do your own research, guys. Take a look at that if you want to get involved. Crypto banking is still occurring as banks stick to choke point policies. Man, there's just no good news today, man. No good news today. South Korean investors swapped U.S. big tech stocks for crypto-linked equities. What else? New York. Oh my God! New York Stock Exchange parent ICE taps Chainlink to bring Forex precious metals data on chain. Strategy ads, yeah, we already covered that. Tether and Rumble a bet on AI big with $1.17 billion Northern data acquisition. We already covered that too. Time is now for the U.S. to lead global crypto race, says the CCI chief. Man, I want something good, man. I want something juicy. I'm just not getting it today. Japan just found a new way to let you earn XRP without spending yen. Oh, that's interesting. I guess we could take a look at that. This comes out of course, the land of the rising sun as of A few days ago, actually, on July 18th. Oh man, a few weeks ago. Jesus, like a month ago. A plus, a credit card, and financial services company under the Japan bank Shinsei Bank Group collaborated with SBI Visa Venture Capital Trade, the cryptocurrency exchange division, SBI Holdings, to introduce a pioneering rewards program. For the first time, cryptocurrencies have been incorporated as redeemable assets. The A Plus Rewards Program. Okay, it's something that's probably only available in Japan either way. So cardholders can now redeem 2,100 A Plus points for over 2,000 Japanese yen worth of the currency. Again, so you're trading this at a little bit of a loss. It looks like 100 whatever the hell this is, 100 Japanese yen. To get, and this is rewards, I guess, with the card holder. We're seeing more of this. We're seeing a lot more of these credit card companies offering crypto as rewards, especially Bitcoin. We've got, how many? Like 8 different cards now you can get with Bitcoin rewards. And there's, of course, all the exchanges offering their own incentives as well. So again, it's nuts, guys. It's a weird world we're already starting to live in, and it's just getting started. Crypto ETP inflows hit 572 million as Bitcoin and Ethereum rebound. All right, I'm just not feeling the news today, guys. I'm just not feeling it. Let's see what else the talking heads are talking about. Hopefully something breaking. We got to get something going. It's 10:11 right now, so we're getting closer to the end of the live stream, and I still haven't got anything really newsworthy yet today. Let's see what we got. NVIDIA, AMD to pay US 15% of China's AI chip sales. We already covered that this morning. It's pretty big. What else we got here on CNBC? Gold prices slipped from record high. They're probably talking about the gold, tariffs.
The demand for gold globally, if there were tariffs on gold bars?
I think so. I think we've got a lot of gold on surface, and so if that was the equation, we would see it already. It's I think the driver has been de-dollarization in emerging central banks assets. And really the flight to safety in a global sense.
Mark, what is the Swiss response been to all this? Do you expect them to be more vocal about it?
I don't know. The Swiss are very quiet in the way they deal with these critical issues. Yes. I think amongst my peers and our conversation this morning, I think everyone's a little unclear of what was actually said and what was meant last week, and everyone's waiting for some clarification.
Do you have an expectation?
So we're still on the same page then. There still needs to be clarity with these tariffs on gold, right? That's what everyone's talking about. Bloomberg, of course, we covered that first thing this morning. Them saying that if they close off the pipes, then nothing really happens. That's of course their analogy this morning. Let's take a look at the markets and see how they're doing. Still, take a look at fear and greed and the Dixie. Right now, stocks are coming at 61, a little higher. So we're still holding on to 61 on the U.S. stock market, and crypto still sitting at the same 70. Still sitting at 70. The Dixie also the same, trading sideways at 98.5. All right. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. The same crap we wake up to every day, guys. Damn. Thanks, Bill. God. What else we got, guys? Crypto bubbles. Still jumping around here. So yeah, really slow start to the week already on Monday. All right, guys. Doesn't seem like much is really happening today. Let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling, what you're doing. If you're buying anything, let me know what you're buying right now. Take a look at some coins on the charts real quick. Seeing a little bit of a rebound, a little bit of a uptick. It might be short-lived. It is a Monday, guys. So again, false move Monday. Usually what we look at every Monday. Low volatility until about Tuesday and Wednesday when the markets start to really pamp. Let's see what else I wanted to show you guys. Where was it? Oh yeah, market dominance for Bitcoin. We did see this break down over the weekend too. It's back up to 60 though, but we did see this break 60 over the weekend. Starting on Friday. Jake the Snake coming with a $2 super chat, my boy. No more sticky buttons. Oh, I can't say my keyboard's still sticky. Yeah. The keyboard's still sticky because I keep spilling all my drinks already. Damn it. Damn it.
Which one's the best crypto asset?
Oh my God.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. All right. So yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's coming back up in market cap. Another weird thing is that we saw as low as, let me get back to, not showing up here, a week ago. Here we go, a week ago. So we saw this over on Friday. 59.6 was the lowest we saw Bitcoin's market cap drop in dominance. So again, guys, Bitcoin coming right back up. it'll probably shoot back up to 61-62% again before tomorrow. Hopefully see some news tomorrow and we get the other coins to start moving in a bigger way. Oh no, let's take a look at the chat, see what else you guys are talking about. I am behind on the chat. Yes, Jake can say Gamma, shill harder. That's right, I need to shill harder. Thank you, Jake, for reminding me. I need to shill harder, of course. Guys, if you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please hit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, we need to get 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. We need 55 likes, 55 likes, 55 subs, 55 everything, guys. Oh, and there goes another drink. There we go. I'll have to clean that up later. I was just saying. I can need to chill harder, guys. We got to get to 1,000 subs. Trying to get that, of course, all the superpowers unlocked on the channel. Oh, that's going to be a mess. Oh, it's total chaos every single day. Every single day. All right, we got Andy in the house saying all in on ZBEC. If it drops to 204 Otaku, I'll bring the chaos, buddy. Still sitting there on 2052, right? 2051. I didn't think it hit lower than that just yet. Oh wow, yeah, it did. Look at that. It did. It just dropped to 2049. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think it's going to be there for a while unless we get a Black Swan like event. But it's still honoring our level, a low level. So. Our low level of support still sitting at 2048. So did it bounce there yet? Looks like it already bounced. Yeah, it already bounced twice. Double bottom coming up to the upside. We got, of course, to let everything else run out and get tired, and then ZBEC usually comes in and does its own thing when the rest of the markets are not pumping. So again, that's why we give it the anarchy symbol of approval on the channel. If it loads, there we go. Yes, the anarchy symbol of approval does whatever the hell it wants to, whenever it wants to, and no one can tell it what to do. ZBEC. All right. Still one of my favorite coins. Still, still calling for a breakout somewhere between now, of course, and the 18th, 19th of the month. That's where I'm expecting it to hit near penny-like price action. All right, sitting about half penny right now, so it could happen at any moment. You just never know who's going to dive in. Some money maker is going to just start gobbling it up. Bitcoin getting back closer to 120,000 again this morning. It looks like it's got some legs. It's got some legs. Let's take a look real quick over at Kimba, the White Snow Lion on YouTube. Anime reference for those who know. Don't pay for something you get for free. Kimba on YouTube. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, looks like the bears are kind of coming down a little bit. The bulls are starting to gain some more traction and gain some more territory. Again, it's looking pretty good, guys. We smashed through pretty much everything now before we get to 130,000. So, and you already see they're already starting to place bets at $140,000 levels. So it's not, they want it to go. The market makers are ready. And we're just sitting here on borrowed time. That's all this is, just borrowed time. And long term, looks like, of course, we smashed through everything. We're just gonna get one more leg up, smash through this. A little bit of light area of there's a few clouds up here, right? A few clouds. All overall, it's kind of like a partly cloudy day.
What are you, stupid?
The Bitcoin weatherman, guys. All right. Anyway, yeah. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at smashing through the rest of this here. And getting the show back on the road. This is bullish, guys. It's bullish. We smashed through everything. We invalidated everything. I remember and I was reporting this all over the weekend as the news started coming out. $60 million got wrecked in the first hour of all this trading on Sunday. So it was insane. I can't imagine what they're up to now. I haven't seen an article. I'm sure we're going to get a detailed list of the liquidations by the end of the day. But it's going to be funny to see how much people got wrecked, of course, shorting Bitcoin last night. All right, guys, so that's what I'm looking for today. I'm looking for probably a retracement back to 120, 121. See if we can hold that. Again, America sucks. I'd say by 3 p.m., if the ETFs start buying this up, if we dip it hard today during the day, we get back to maybe we get back to like 119 flat or 118 even. Then I could probably see the ETFs start to all pick all that giant dip up at the end of the day at 3 p.m. when they settle the ETFs for the day. Dang it, come on. So something like this, maybe another rally up here right around, 11, 12, 1, retest, double top, and then come back down here, 330. Oh, damn, I'm a little too fast. A little too fast there. There we go. Something like that. Come back down, retest something like these lows, and then the ETFs start buying it all up, and we see a big chop up. That would be a big FU to the whole market. You just sold it all and gave it all to BlackRock, basically. That's usually what happens in days like today, where you see, of course, the market sell it all off in the morning. To me, it just screams manipulation, volatility manipulation. So I wouldn't be surprised if we play out just like that. I'm going to leave that on the board, leave it light, so we get just the idea overall. But either way, I think it's very bullish for everything that's happening right now. Okay, we need clarity on gold as well for maybe Bitcoin to come back down a little bit. But as of right now, the current narrative, if these tariffs are real for the gold, that's huge for crypto and Bitcoin. Huge. They're literally pushing everyone towards digital assets and, of course, digital gold, because you can't tariff Bitcoin. All right, let's get back in the chat real quick. I got to catch up with you guys I got to get going here in about 5 minutes or so. I got to clean up all this coffee I just spilled.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. All right, let's see what else we got in the chat. That's Help a Brother Out says, Boban, of course, hit the like and sub, guys. Thank you. OG Boban, thank you, my guy. Thank you. Let's see what else we have here. That boy Neb says multiple drinks. Drinks everywhere, and multiple drinks, of course, spilled on my keyboard. Quint says, I bet you developed a crippling depression for not getting into Jerry the Turtle. I'm okay, my guy. I'm fine. I'm okay, my guy. Oh my God, Jerry the Turtle. Guys, don't get wrecked, guys. Be careful out there. Take profits. If you're in those ridiculous coins, take profits, please. Don't forget. Take profits. All right, Quinn says, I already bought some gods and prayed before as well. Jake 6 says, good man, you're standing at attention every morning then, Jake. Total, Tola. I don't know why it's showing me your guys' like @ signs and not like your names anymore. It's weird. I'm not sure what happened with the chat. YouTube or like OBS is like showing me your call signs and not your names as they were presented before. I don't know. Maybe that's a new YouTube thing. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely know that's Tola, my boy. But it says, is a car like a char, like a character? I don't know. I'm not sure what that Tola is. Jake the Snake, yes, like a soldier. My guild rank is, what? Mabagonia? What? What the hell, Jake? Oh, jeez. I hope Wildman Redneck Pepe comes back later. Yeah, man, that was insane on Friday. That's right. We had this crazy Pepe Redneck guy. That was insane. That was a good time. He was a hoot and a holler. What else we have here in the chat? That boy Neb says, Gods Unchanged is gonna do you justice. I think just keep watching. It'll happen on a random day, 100%. Quint says, you guys should gift me a Patreon membership. Oh my God, he's still grifting. He's still grifting, guys. Oh boy, Grip. Come on. Quint, I'm just going to have to start calling you Griff. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Break into the Zoom calls illegally. Oh my God. Quint, come on, you devious bastard. You. Jesus. Tell Rob to accept crypto payments. Jacob 6 says, Quint, send me your keys and I'll help you pay for the Roberto's membership. Oh God. Geez. You're an ex-homeless man. You should be nicer to me. Quit, my guy. Because I beat the odds. Yeah, you're in crypto now. You're not going to be homeless ever again. My boy. Come on. Unless you keep holding Jerry the Turtle to the end of time, then you're probably gonna still be homeless again, right? God damn it. So don't be that guy, Quint. Jacob Snake says that the citizens of Ohio need to treat their homeless exceptionally well. Oh, they do treat their homeless exceptionally well. Really? In Ohio they do? Yeah, I did not know that. I thought they just let them, cook in the streets and everything. Oh, God. Decree OG Boban needs a hug, Quint. I bought some Gary Network, says Cody. Yes. Yeah, we've been talking about Gary Network for a while. A lot of people bring it up on the stream, too, over the past... I would say year or so. I remember last year people talking about Gary Network, but I don't know. I personally don't think it's going to really move this cycle, maybe next cycle. And it still needs backing. Like, it still needs a lot of backing, in my opinion. It's still pretty early. We don't have those social narratives going yet, right? We need to get utility first, infrastructure, build that infrastructure, then move into, like, more utility. There's going to be some exceptions to that rule, like say, for example, games that are, like, already moving via Web3 through Web2, like games like Off the Grid and other gaming sectors are going to be picking up crypto to settle their payments and of course their digital assets, right? Like in the NFT economy. But yeah, I think it's going to be kind of an exception to the rule, kind of what you see mostly play out. It's not true utility yet. All right. Oh God, guys, come on. What the hell are you guys talking about, chat? Okay, gotcha. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Then I got to head out, guys. But yeah, that's my general idea for the day, is that we come back down, retest at least some of these lows again for Bitcoin, and then pop on off for a little bit during the day trading hours, maybe for one last spike to the downside. And of course, BlackRock to literally come in and sweep it up and buy it all up again. And we could also come back lower. Again, America sucks. We could come back down lower again, even further. Even do like something like this, 117. I don't know why. I really don't know why. And then come up a little bit, of course, back up to here, and then BlackRock buying up a little bit just to get us back. Again, that would be super manipulation, keeping the level low below 120. But you don't see that in the foreign markets. That's why I keep saying this stuff happens on Sundays because, yeah, they're the first ones right out the gate, and they're the first ones buying it all up, especially after everyone's dumped it. So. Really weird stuff, of course, still happening in America. It's nothing new. We see it all the time. All right. So, Felix, just be calm, my guy. Be still. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right. Anything else popping up in the news? Let's just do one more check on headlines. Anything breaking? Intel CEO visiting White House. AI Sam Altman. What else we have? CNBC. Trump announces Washington, D.C. plans on waves of National Guard deployment. Where are they going? Are they going to go take out more illegal citizens or something? What is going on? President Donald Trump is set to hold a press conference or event on his plans to address violent crime and homelessness in Washington, D.C. Oh, yeah. The D.C.'s been getting pretty bad, man. But from everything I hear, they even started putting a giant wall up on the White House garden, which I thought was crazy. We've never seen that happen before. Trump has threatened to bring the nation's capital under federal control and is considering deploying 1,000 National Guard troops. Damn. Trump is also signaling the plans to criticize the cost of Federal Reserve's ongoing headquarters innovation, continuing his attack on Fed Jerome Powell. And apparently that's going to go live now. Like now. Oh, no, 11. No, 10. This is 10 a.m. So I guess it should be going live soon. They're just a little late. Let's see if Bloomberg's covering it. I can't stay too late though. I got my appointment. That sucks. Now of all times. If anyone's gonna have it, it's gonna be Fox Business right out the gate. Yeah, no one's just jumping on it yet. So I would definitely keep a lookout for that, guys. See what Trump has to say, although it's not really pertaining to our space at all. It does, again, the markets will react to it. So maybe adjust our expectations a little lower for the day. If he says something so crazy, like, I mean, that's dystopian future type stuff, man. They're talking about, locking down certain states and stuff. Like, that's like Escape from New York kind of stuff. We're just gonna like shut down New York altogether, or California, and turn it into a prison. Let's go. DC's just gonna be like, they're just gonna like shut down DC, use that as like a fighting ground type prison, and build the White House like into a tower and just looking down over everybody. Oh my god, that's dystopian future type stuff. Oh god. Yeah, Trump soon to hold a conference.
Cuomo that created this crisis. Ash, back to you.
All right, Kelly, thank you very much. Now this. Billionaire Democrat Governor J.B. Pritzker has been pressed on his
there's
wealth.
coffee everywhere.
Many members of his party,
It's
including
bad, guys. It's bad.
continue to rail against billionaires. Listen to this.
All right, I really don't want to hear that. But that's all we got for today's stream, guys. I would say hodl on strong, right? Hodl on strong. Don't do anything stupid, right? Don't do anything stupid.
What are you, stupid?
Right before the bull run. Right. Okay, let's get back in the chat one more time, guys. Crypto Future live in 7 minutes, says Kevin Binkley. How's it going, Kev? How's it going? Appointment soon. When appointment? Soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Why future encroaching on otaku? What? What? On my times. Yeah, that's kind of weird, Quint. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of weird. I always, of course, kept my times the same. What else we got here? Good morning, Danny. Danny, you're late. You're super late, Super Danny. You're super late. We're heading out for the day. It is time, 10:30, guys. I gotta go. The aliens are coming. The aliens are coming, says Cody. That's why the White House is gotta get they gotta get locked down. Oh jeez, that's crazy, guys. Neb saying Sensei has been creeping in on otaku time. We need boundaries, damn it. Damn it! All these people are taking my time slots. Come on. I was here first, damn it. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Have a good one, and of course, peace out. I will see you tonight in the market open for the foreign markets open live stream. Have a good one, guys. Crypto Otaku signing out. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
That's right. 55 shots, 55 vomits, 155 ambulance rides. What the hell, Jake? Yeah, there's like 55 drinks, 55 whiskeys, 55 waters, 55 sodas all over my keyboard, all over my floor. 55 coffees. And 155 oh my god, you guys are nuts. Yes, Shilly, 100%. Thank you, Jake. Of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below. I will see you guys all tonight. Have a good one, guys. Don't forget to touch grass right before the bull run. The last chance you may have. You never know. No sleep zone approaching. Catch you all guys tonight. Later.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.